Got him.
Came off of it. Don't forget I got an outrigger today.
It's a decent bull. Is it a bull? Oh god, as I like get...
Push your Mirage drop forward, please.
Yep. Camera boat, screwing you up.
Yeah, that's a bull.
Holy shit. That's the way to start the morning.
It's a bull or it is a 10-pound slot.
Came right out of that little drain right there. Oh my god. That's a stud, isn't it?
Alright. And around we go.
You're doing loops, dude.
It's not even that big.
Really?
He just was pissed. Pulled him out of that point in the grass. Like he was in the grass.
Really? Yeah. Maybe that tide started moving out like we wanted.
Not bad. 7 pound. Somewhere in there.
If we were in a tournament, I'd be pretty happy right now. There you go, buddy.
Yeah, 7 pounds, 7.5 pounds. He was hooked at the top of his head.
Oh, that's why. Yeah. That's why he was fighting like a bull. Yeah. Show him off. Heck yeah. That's a nice one to start off.
I just got a hit.
You just got bit.
I just got bit right there. No playing.
I saw the rod.
You saw that?
I saw the rod too.
Nice fish, huh?
Hell yeah. With that, welcome back to the channel. And welcome back to my old stomping grounds. Welcome back to the marsh. Could not be more excited about this. First thing in the morning, first light, first fish in the boat. That's what we're looking for. Redfish today. We're in the bayous, we're in the marsh, looking for those stud reds. It's gonna be really interesting. These bayous are great, especially on an outgoing tide. All the drains get filled with fish. That was kind of our plan today. We got a slow outgoing tide all day. So we're hoping to see more fish like that come to the boat. Back in the kayak, it's been a while. Shaking off the rust, shaking off the dust off the kayak. So let's get it. I don't know. It's a flounder, big flounder. Hell, net is not ready. Big ass flounder. Come on. I am not ready for that. Hell yeah. Last time we fished out here, we caught so many redfish. We were looking for one flounder. We had a competition of who could catch the flounder. I got it done this time. Oh, he got it so deep. He's going home with us. He got it so deep. Little gulp paddle tail. We take those. We take those. Heck yes. Well, that feels good. That was cool. What we got going? What? Redfish or what? Trout? Flat boy, little one. Right where he was supposed to be too. Glorious, glorious back lake. We have arrived. He's definitely fighting weird. It's a trout. Good one. That's a good trout, dude. That's a freaking good one. Nice. And the topwater fell out immediately as you netted him. Look at the size of this frickin' trout. He spit out like a little minnow too. But he spit out something that looked exactly like that, although I just lost my tail. I hate these gulp paddle tails, these new ones. They frickin' do not stand up at all to anything. Toast after one flounder and one little trout. Kinda garbage, to be honest. Too expensive to be able to catch 2 fish and have to replace it. Look how cute this little red is. He's got 5 spots too. He's gonna be a pretty one when he grows up nice and big. See ya, buddy. You can see way off in the distance there's a storm. That's what it's supposed to be, is scattered storms getting worse as the day progresses. You can see there's already some storms moving in off the Gulf, so there's a big red tailing right there. Okay. Storm's getting closer. I thought it was going that way, which most of it is, but there's some outer bands and there's actually a rainbow like right here. We might get rained on, ladies and gentlemen. Interesting enough, they're not back in these back lakes. Like, saw a few, saw that one tailing, but I expected them to be kind of stacked in these back lakes, waiting for that tide to really start dumping. Every fish has come from a drain, every single one of them. And I mean, that was the game plan. Falling tide all day, hit the drains. But we also thought getting back here all the way to the back lakes would have scored us some fish. Sam caught one back here. And like we said, we saw a couple, but no real takers. So we're gonna go back to the bayou, hit all the drains, and like I said, there's some storms rolling through, so we can't stay on the water too much longer, which is a shame because it started off so promising. That first hour, we capitalized on a bunch of fish, but it's been quiet since. Starting to rain on us, had to put the cameras away. Whew. This probably isn't gonna be very fun. I need to get these rods down. Not ideal. A little bit of clearing over there, but this is what's gonna be on top of us, so. Oh, here we go. Holy crap. Not the most fun thing in the world, but it is nice and cool now. I don't have a towel. I'm screwed. Just bask in it. Bask in it at this point. Holy crap. I haven't been caught out in a rainstorm like this in a long time. How's it feel, Jason? Refreshing? Well, there's no lightning in it.
Well, that's why I had to ask you to hold your rod up.
To test out if there's lightning or not.
Look, Sam hasn't had an opportunity to be married. And I've got too many kids to go, so we need somebody to sacrifice themselves, and you're it.
What the fuck is coming back?
Oh crap.
That was pretty cool.
How big is it? Pretty good?
At least slots.
What was he on? Top water? Top water in the rain. Oh yeah.
He did some funky stuff when I hooked him. He like went around and under my kayak.
That drives up, so. I'm gonna paddle in front.
Yeah, that's fine. To you. Oh my gosh. I think he's bigger than I thought he was. Now we're going back.
That's a big redfish, dude. That's a donkey, dude. Oh, that's a good one. I gotta get turned around here.
I can't even one arm him.
That's a donkey, dude. That is a stud. There's no way he's in the slot.
No.
Nice. Alright, show him off this way.
Alright, he is surprisingly about 9 pounds.
9 pounds? Probably 32 inches. Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, fuck.
On the top water.
That's pretty. We're gonna put him back now. And he's gone. Thanks, buddy.
I'm trying to get my thumb in the shot. What do you know? The rainstorm fired off a redfish. There's still rain bands coming in.
Go get your top waters out.
I know. I've got the wake bait going, so
I think they'll hit that if they'll hit a top water.
they should.
It's not a one-hit wonder.
Sometimes a little bit of weather change is all it takes. A little cool down. It's actually quite cold now. And a redfish on the top water. Gators, rainstorms, and redfish. You never know what you're going to run into out there on the water. Sometimes these pop-up rainstorms are just unavoidable. Luckily, there was no lightning in this storm, or we'd have been in trouble. It felt good to be back on the kayaks. I know a lot of you are enjoying that and wanted to see us get back out there. Knocked off the rust, knocked off the dust, caught a couple fish. Next week, we'll be back on the boat, heading south to Port Mansfield with the boys, chasing redfish up shallow and trout up on the drop-offs. You're not going to want to miss it.